Hi everybody, just doing an update because I don't think I've done an update for 2 weeks or more. I said I was going to vlog during P3 and I just totally forgot to, but I was posting on Facebook, and also, not that I forgot, but it's like been super busy because I'm trying to wrap things up to go on vacation, an extended spring break, let's just say, and I just realized that it's right before tax time that we're leaving. So I had to do taxes. I've been doing it for like 2 weeks. I think I finally got that done. My daughter actually is going to do her second audition for Oakland School for the Arts. So I've been helping her on that because I've been having to teach her how to read music. She is a great piano player, but she doesn't know how to read music, and that's why she wasn't accepted during her first audition. So she didn't want to give up. She insisted she wanted to try again, even though she was very, very disappointed and sad when she didn't make it the first time. But, you know, I told her, like, we all know that we get what we put into it. And she's been really studying reading, and I've been having to teach her. And also her teacher's been great, teaching her rhythm and dynamics and things like that. Just getting, even though it's not part of her curriculum during her piano class, she's doing it for her so she can get into the school. And her audition is actually a day before we leave for the Philippines. So that's, you know, kind of nuts too. I've been doing pretty good. I think I've had like 3 steak days, shake days. For those of you guys who are not on my Facebook, I've been replacing steak days with shake days. So I still have a steak at night, but I have a Shakeology shake for one of my other meals, either breakfast or lunch. And that's been doing really, really great for me. Always bringing me back in range. And also keeping me in check sometimes. So one day I'll go crazy, like especially during P4 now, I'm in the first week. You know, binge on something, like eat a whole, 3-4 pieces of fried chicken with French fries and all that stuff. And I'll make up for it by having a shake. The next day I usually lose weight. Which is weird. I'm not trying to lose weight, but now that I'm in P4, I technically am allowed to lose weight because I've stabilized. And my stabilization, my LDW was 129.8, and today I'm 128.2, so I'm 1.7 under LDW, so yay. And I've been eating carbs, for example, buttermilk biscuits, not binging on buttermilk biscuits, but I've had buttermilk biscuits. I've had a tortilla. I've had French fries. I've had a croissant. I've had potato chips. What other kind of carbs have I had? Other ones that are not as brutal, like I've had pretzels and, still breadsticks. Your occasional goldfish for my kids. I had 2 cupcakes the other day. And I've been doing good. So I've stabilized and I'm able to eat carbs. Not a lot, mind you. If I eat 2 or 3 croissants in one sitting, then I might be in trouble, But I've been moderating and I've been satisfied. So it's good news for all of you guys who, finally get into P4 that your appetite goes down. But you have to pay attention. It's very, very important because it's easy to go back to your old ways because of eating habits. Meaning, back in the past, you always ate more than 3 biscuits. Or you always ate more than 4 or 5 pancakes at one sitting or whatever. And it was normal for you. But what you gotta pay attention to now is that, guess what? After 1 or 2 pancakes, you'll be like, oh, I'm so full. If you pay attention. Not like, oh, I'm full, I'm going to throw up. Not that kind of full, but I mean like, wow, wait, I think I'm satisfied. I can actually stop right now. So that's what I mean by paying attention. Because the more often you do that as a habit, like in a row, then you'll never go back to your old ways. And I've proven that in a way where before I would eat the whole container of French fries. And now I'll take like a handful and be like, wow, I'm satisfied. Like I had my French fries because I love French fries, but I didn't have too much, and I feel good about it. I don't feel like I have to go and get another order or something like that. So that's kind of what I mean. And then if you keep your nutrition in check, so like if you're always eating your veggies, like you did on P2, or you're taking vitamins, or whatever you need to do to get the nutrition in, then it helps your body not crave for certain things. Like there are some foods that are bad for you that contain a certain nutrient, and your body knows that, oh, if it wants, this vitamin, I usually eat a blueberry muffin. Okay, so no, like your body really wants just the blueberries, like the antioxidants in the blueberries. It doesn't want the whole muffin, But because you were used to eating it that way, in that form, that's how we go back to our old ways. So if we could just keep our body nutrition up, keep all the vitamins and the antioxidants and everything that we need, keep it to sometimes I'll keep it to double my daily allowance, and I won't crave certain things. And when I do crave them, I can have half of that piece or a bite, and I'll feel happy because I've gotten the muffin craving out of my mind, but I've realized that I only needed, the vitamin C from the berries or something. So I hope that's not confusing, but it's so true. It's very, very true. So that's why fitness experts and nutritional experts always say, get your veggies in, get that nutrition in. And they're always scared about HCG because they don't think you're getting enough nutrition, But, they don't know, because they don't know that your body is releasing the nutrition that you have stored in your fat cells and things like that. But, I won't go into that. But that's kind of my lesson for today. The nutrition, you keep your nutrition high, it'll help curb your cravings. And that's what I use Shakeology for, because I curb my chocolate craving and I get all my nutrition in. And whatever you mix into it, I love peanut butter, so I put 2 tablespoons of peanut butter in there, and I get that craving in, and it's just worked very, very well for me. And I hope that when you come to that point, that it can help you in that way, or you can use it as kind of like a guideline or a basis on how you're going to plan your lifetime of eating and still satisfy your need to have your favorite foods that are usually unhealthy. You guys know I'm 1.7 under LDW. I'll probably stay with the low carb at least until I leave for the Philippines, just to get at, either stabilize for good or lower my weight before I go there, so I'll have a little bit to play with. Or not. But I'm not really worried, because I know it's going to be hot. I'll be sweating all that off, and we're going to be active the whole time. So I'm not even worried. It's the same thing that happened in Puerto Rico. I gained 2 whole pounds from eating friggin' pork and french fries every day. And then I lost it as soon as I got home. I did one, protein day, and I was gone. I was back to LDW. So that's kind of what I'm expecting from the Philippines. Random news. Some of you guys know that I usually get the Brazilian blowout. Equivalent version of the Brazilian blowout, which is a keratin treatment that removes pretty much all my frizz and helps me straighten my hair faster. So if I blow dry it, it gets straight without frizzing. And that's worked well for me for the past year. But because I'm going to the Philippines and humidity is going to be, through the roof, I'm worried that my hair will stay big. I'll fix it in the morning and then it'll go poof, once I go outside. So this time around, I opted for the Japanese straightening, which will pretty much kills your hair wave and stretches it out so that it's just bone straight. And right now I'm on the 2nd day, so I'm not allowed to wash it, and that's why it's flat and sticking to my head. But as you can see, it's so straight, and it's so stretched that it looks really long, at least for me. So we need to be careful. I need to be careful these 2 days that I don't break my hair off, because it's so thin and stretched, because it stretches from the treatment. But as soon as I get to wash it, I'll start back up with my keratin shampoo, and it should make it better, strengthen it. But for you guys who are interested in the Japanese, it's friggin' labor intensive. I was there for 3.5 hours, and it's just, they put this treatment on, they wash it, they put this treatment on, they wash it, they put another cream treatment on, they wash it, they dry it, they flat iron pieces by small strands, so that takes a while. And then after they do that and let it set, they do the whole process over with another treatment. They put the treatment back on your hair, and then they wash it again, and then they dry it again, and then they flat iron it again. So it's labor intensive, but it's worth it, you know, that I know that my hair is going to be straight, and I don't have to flat iron it when I'm in the Philippines. So this is how it looks, guys, if you guys are interested. Oh, another thing I did post on Facebook is that my period's 7 days late, which is weird. But I'm going to say that it's because of my hormones balancing out, because there's no way I could be pregnant, preggers, because my husband's neutered. And no, I didn't cheat on my husband. So yeah, I think it's just getting off the HCG and, you know, my hormones balancing out. So hopefully it comes soon, because I don't want it to come like right when I get to the Philippines and I'm in a resort, or worse, while I'm in an airplane, you know. So that's it. That was random too, but I think it does relate. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and that you're maintaining and stabilizing and releasing. And I'll try to vlog soon, but if not, I'm always posting on Facebook, or I will post some pics of when I'm in the Philippines. That's it. I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Peace.